Loot. Heavy rock saw, power pick, fire grenade. O. Mały króliczek. Yep, this is way better than my flamer. Fails a toughness resistant test with a -10 penalty. That attack inflicts exhaustion on the target. Cool. Offer a prayer. Okay.
Experience? Nothing matters more. Intriguing.
So, Astropathic Chapel. Okay, let's go to Astropathic Chapel. I'm dying. Oh, great. Sorry. An unpleasant heaviness grows in your head, as if a vice were slowly tightening its grip on your mind. The choirmaster is kneeling, his burned-out eyes peering into the void. He raises his head, and you see a very old man, weak and frightened. He whispers, "She is here. Adeline has returned. She is asking me for help. You scare her. He's hiding from you. You will not harm her, will you?" Oh, damn! From every direction, every shadow comes playfully girlish laughter. At times it transforms into an old man's rueful weeping, at other times into a deep growl of annoyance. The sounds from cold, malicious words. The sorrow will be eternal, and everyone take damage. Argenta's scornfully laughter cuts through the sinister whispers. Sorrow? The perceived corruption is a triumph, for once you perceive it, you can eradicate it. Cower, blasphemous spawn, I hear your voices and I follow the trail. His is such a terrible wounded soul. It has all but snuck beneath the grey-blue blisters of guilt, and they are swelling ever so rapidly. The last silvery speck of hope could fade at any moment. What is going on? Wesh says nothing. His otherworldly gaze is directed through you and past you, to a spot further inside the chapel. His lips silently whisper a name over and over. What twisted creature are you? The mocking laughter of an old man turns into a moaning whisper. I am the victims. I am the murdered innocents. I am his guilt. Oh. How do I find Adeline? Adeline? She is there, in the shadows. A tortured sigh escapes his feeble body. Many shadows lie. The true ghosts are hiding among the false ones. But I hear Thedeusis, earnest prayer and old Stavros' words of disappointment. He always doubted my talents as a mentor. I hear poor Antonius' scream, the scream he let out when he unwillingly gave up the last of his vitality. Anis's pleas. I condemned her to an existence as a half-machine. I almost sense Thevitia's touch. She tried to save me, but she fell instead. So many voices are all condemning me for what I did. Find them, separate the true voices from the false echoes. The shadows croak hororously in an old man's voice. Why do you seek his redemption? He was always a terrible leader and talentless mentor. He doomed everyone. The indignant tremble grows into a roar of righteous condemnation. He was arrogant, having no notion of his own wretchedness. He did not put his faith into the Emperor, but instead believed himself to be invincible. The voice grows weaker. It is now a young man's, soft and full of anguish, and he paid for his mistake with our lives. It was cruel and painful. The voice grows heavy with a metallic clang. We begged him reconsider, but he took our minds away as punishment. The shadow's speech is now gentler and more feminine. But we were loyal to him regardless. We tried to save him even though he had not saved us. The voice became cold, resonating with sorrow from beyond the world. This world. He is guilty. And... what? And... something from beyond this world is lurking in the chapel, twisting the choir master's mind. The rogue trader must find a way to uncover this entity. Maybe through a... oh, God. It only brought us pain last time. My choir will live up to my name. It is killing them. You have taught us everything and we will not fail you. We are ready. Oh my... god.
Let's seize the opportunity.
This stuff is one-shotting me. This spectre being a trap.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Your failure of teacher, you have taught me nothing. Oh, I have to... Yes, oh my god, this is gonna be... Okay, so this one is first. Oh no. Huh.
Embrace true power.
Those. Wait. And I will have to fight with them? No, it's just too much. For now.
The world will bow.
Oh. And I cannot go back? Oh, that is great. That is great. That is effing great. Wow. That is so cool. But my guys are just crippled beyond. This is the first one. So, not this, not this. It's probably this. Yes. So this, and I will say this. Nope. Let's do it again. I wonder when they will die. Just fall over and die.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Of course, this is... Oh, come on. Well, I believe it's supposed to be like that. Or maybe I should have remembered the names in order. Not this? I've been here? 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 No, here? Here? Oh, shoot.
True power.
Okay. Oh, they have those voids over their heads. Yes? Yes. Yeah.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
It doesn't have this void thing. Doesn't have it too. Is there anything else? Yep. Yep. This void thing.
The world will bow.
Over their heads. But there was no one with it. He doesn't have it.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
No one in here has it. No one in here. Well.
Let's seize the
Any
opportunity.
mechanism? Nope. And I should cover with blood every single one of them. Oh, great.
I tread a path unexplored.
Wait, is this guy covered in blood? Yes. This guy is covered with blood. So the only one who is not covered with blood is Anis. Okay. Let us kill him for the glory of the dark gods. Master, please wake up. I am here by your side. I found you guilty of arrogance and the betrayal of your choir. You will be sentenced. Welcome, Adeline. The ghost stares at Weish mournfully. The muffled sob coming from the apparition almost seems to take physical form as it drifts toward the choir master and envelops him. Weish blocks your path, extending his arm in a gesture that both called calls for restraint and pleads for mercy. Do not harm her. Please. The poor girl is frightened to death. Let me talk to her. I cannot fail her again. Adherent. Touch Wh40k's hand. It's not her. You cannot wallow in your own guilt forever. There are people out there and in here who depend on you, living people. Remember your oaths. He wants you to be steadfast. Let's pick iconoclast. Wh40k's expression is a mixture of pain, horror and grief. He lowers his arms slowly. I know, your lordship, I know this is not Adeline, but an echo of the one who devoured her soul. I just wanted to see her again, hear her voice again, for a brief moment. With jerky movements, as though shaking of shackles of ice, he picks up his staff. Ghost of my failure, now is your time to vanish. Bonk. Wh40k's breathing is labored. Thank you, your lordship. The burden was too heavy for me to bear. On the verge of fainting, he musters the last of strength to sit down on the steps. Are you all right? After a long silence, he says in a hollow voice, in a bodily sense, yes, your lordship. What was that? A reckoning, Lord Captain, a reckoning of my great arrogance. Demons have been pursuing me for years, following my scent, sending me dire messages, hunting me. And now they have me. The entities that manifested here during the ritual were banished, but a lingering echo of their presence has latched onto the shadows. It has sprouted in the darkness and pounces upon my mind. I am guilty, I wronged them. I had been promised a great future at the Scholastica Saicana, for my talents were exceptional, but fate would not have it. And instead of serving on Holy Terra, I ended up in the Expanse, where barely a gleam of the astronomical reaches. My pride took a heavy blow, but my spirit was not cowed. I set about to assemble a choir unlike any yet seen here. A mighty, resonant, astounding choir. Lady Theodora expended tremendous resources, bartering with captains and governors to procure astropaths of my choosing. I brought together talents and building geniuses under my authority. They were to ensure I would make a triumphant comeback. And they could do that for me. The team of brilliant astropaths whose talents were honed to perfection. Adeline, Anis, Antonius, every one of them surpassed myself as I used to be. I saw that my time was coming, and I lied when I told you it was Lady Theodora who has forced us to go through with the ritual. The idea had been mine. When in her paranoia her ladyship set out to find spies aboard the ship, I made her an offer, a ritual that would give her the names in exchange of my fledglings' freedom and my own. It was a good deal. She was willing to trade 7 astropaths for the names of traitors, and I doomed them all. My pride killed them, and yet one guy from Winterscale helped you. You had 7 of them, so they were not good. If you got your freedom, why did you stay on the ship? At first Lady Theodora wanted to have me executed for what had happened, but then she regained her composure and graciously agreed to honor our deal. But where was I to go? My dead were all here. So, what went wrong? He chuckles bitterly, and scarlet stains bloom on his blindfold made of sacred manuscripts. Adeline was my ritual protector, only to become my greatest vulnerability. When the mad stream of other people's thoughts started to disorient my astropaths, I became frightened for her. I hesitated. I wanted to spare her, and I lost control. Oh, that was... Okay. The right thing to do would have been to sacrifice her, but I couldn't. I had always had a soft spot for her. Her genius had made her my favorite. What about the other voices? Were they your apprentices as well? Not all of them. Stavros was the oldest in the choir. He had been on the ship even longer than I. Mighty wise man, if Arsimonus. He envied me and criticized my ambition, but I was fond of him all the same. Tyrius was the ship's confessor. Theodora had insisted on his presence. When it was over, he was the only other survivor, and he confronted me with angry accusations. I could not bear to listen to him, so I silenced him, killed him. Oh, shit. Sevitya was an ordinary servant. She fought the Immaterium's monsters until the warp began to prevail. She tried to save me, to lead me away, but I did not listen. She stayed at my side until the last moment and died a terrible death, all because of my accursed pride. The rest were my voices. Antonius was the youngest. He had been in the choir for only a short while. When the situation turned dire, fear got the best of him, and I was infuriated by his weakness. I dominated Antonius's mind and impelled him to use up every spark of his life force for the ritual. Annie's doom came even earlier. She was the one person who told me in front of the choir that the ritual was madness. In my anger, I ordered her servitorized. Oh God. I believed I had to protect my authority. She died on the spot where you are standing now. I think she was still aware. More scarlet drops seep through the choir master's red-stained blindfold. All my voices, I remember the name of each one whose life I cut short within these walls. Now I know the truth. That is for the best. I can no longer carry this burden alone. With Lady Theodora dead, the thought of my crime being forgotten, erased from history, is unbearable. I want to be judged and condemned. The choir master raises his grief-stricken face. The droplets of blood trickling from under the bandage land on the deck with a ringing sound. Your words are medicine for my soul, your lordship. After a moment's hesitation, the old man holds out his staff to you. Please take this. This mighty instrument is the last reminder of Adeline and the others of my guilt. It was with this that I performed the last ritual. I have no right to carry it any longer and would like it to be yours. A reminder of the painful lesson my pride has taught me. Telepathy. Detachment from the... What? Have their dodge increased by 1%. Compiler out of order. Adonatus 11. Well, Oh my god, it's midnight. Wow, it was fast. So, again, sorry for my sniffles. But the allergies are killing me. Yeah. Well, see you again tomorrow, probably. If this will be here tomorrow, I will probably skip a day. But we will see. So, thank you once again. And see you again. Bye.